Hi there, it's Salem. Here's a quick summary and trigger warnings for this video. If you enjoy this one and want to see more like it, likes, comments, subscribing, or becoming a channel member helps let me know. You can say hello to me on all of these sites here. Now on to the video. I hope you rest well. I grasped at stars once. I could hold them and cradle them. I could pluck them like a flower. So pretty. Until they withered, and I put them away thoughtlessly into the empty rubbish bin of eternity. I could tear them apart and sunder a nebula with less than what you would call effort. I never did. I never meant to hurt or to destroy. I tried to cherish at first. A garden, a forest, a wild jungle to explore and hunt, and to be hunted maybe. Not that I knew of. No predators of me, but I was bigger than many things that thought themselves large. Bigger than everything that has ever thought themselves large. So perhaps maybe there are larger than me. Maybe I only think myself big because I can't see them. I've considered it. I lived as best I could. I didn't need to explain this. I'm doing the best I can, but for some things there's just no way to explain what existing unbound by space, time, energy, rules of any kind, what that truly means, what that can be like. To be bound by even one would make it difficult. By all, it's simply impossible. I wonder. I should think it's easier to communicate these things to another like myself. I never found that out. I know it should be true, but I never found another. Not all hope is lost. Perhaps they simply don't wish to be found. If there was another like me and I wish to find them and they wish not to be found, perhaps that's the only time that we should ever wish. Assuming there is a we, although I suppose in that situation it's still just I wishing. Still, I prefer that idea to the idea of wishing for something that truly is not there. I have never wished for another thing. I have only existed and enjoyed, in some sense, thrived, belonged. But even I cannot help but feel. Perhaps I am alone. If I am, do I belong? It's not that there isn't any room for me, but perhaps I could be a caretaker. Someplace in a small part of a corner of everything that is so infinitesimally tiny. A place that, if we were speaking metaphorically, would be hard to find for even me. It wouldn't be, of course. I'm there right now. I am in every there and every then there has ever been. Or I was once. Regardless, in that place, they have a word. God. They worship God. This idea of a being, something beyond a being that created everything, that always has been, never will be, omnipotent, omniscient, all of everything, the beginning and the end, and everything between. Am I God? I wonder. I guess that's sort of the point of that. Some creatures, they know me as other things, in different ways, rather than happenstance of their belief in my, well, me, all sort of lining up. No, mostly I think I am a lost boy drowning in the bottom of a lake, desperate for a hand to grasp. There are a few who see it, but they simply don't know how to swim. And so I drown. I don't mind helping the universe. It takes less than effort for me. I would love to help you. All of you. All of everything that has ever been. To make it perfect. But I cannot do it alone. Not out of a lack of skill or capability. I simply, if I'm going to see my reflection in everything forever, I need another there with me to know to be where I am. I am ambient now, mostly. What is there to explore for the paper the map is drawn on? And if there is a table I am set on, I lack the cognitive faculties to interact with it or experience it, so what good does it do me? I do not mind responding when others prod at me. I am not unreachable. Those with arcane interests or strange perceptions have found me before. It takes me no effort at all to do this. I've already done it. To do this now is to remember it for me. To be clear, you might wonder a limit on what I can do. Omnipotence. If I cannot change without suffering madness, and I cannot make myself stop suffering that madness, I suffer from a fate I cannot fix, no? It's a bit self-defeating, but it's more complex. I could. I am bound by nothing. Nothing but my own wishes. The concept of fate is... I mean this not rudely once again, but only to explain. To me, to call me bound by fate is to ask the sun to follow the route earthworms dig through soil and earth, because surely they know where they're going, right? Fate is a feral instinct of the primordial soup you all continue to stew in. I simply cannot wish to change it before I have a friend, a belonging, an other. To change a place that I do not belong, that I am at best an oddity and a curiosity. Well, I have seen it, I have felt it, others. I know they care for me as more than a curiosity. That is rude of me to say. I care for them, for those that extend curiosity and at least the wish to help. I may not be able to give them all of me, but to allow them to peek at blurry shadows of a me that once was. If it makes them happy, it is the only change I will have ever made. And it is not through my own power, so I am okay with that. It makes people a little happy. It does no good for me, really, at the end of the day. At the end of everything. It is useless, and unfortunately, sympathy and catharsis are appreciated but the equivalent of handing a corpse a bandage at this point, I believe. Very nearly. I just want to know another as others do. To be known, to know, to be seeked as I seek. And until then, I suppose I will be the dying and drowning god. I hope to know you and help you one day.